Ron Harris here along with Big Mike Cox in Tampa, Florida. Coverage of the New York Pro brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. We just wrapped up Finals A, which encompassed a few divisions. Women's Physique, 212 bodybuilding, men's Physique, and classic Physique. There's a couple divisions. I'm only going to talk about the winners because I wasn't that familiar with a lot of them. In men's Physique, top two guys were, I'm going to murder his name, it's Rodrigue Chenier from France. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Good. I didn't even take French. And the winner, I was not familiar with this gentleman. He wasn't on our original list. Aria Safi. But man, these, like I said, these guys, they're in great shape. They carry a good amount of muscle. They're no joke.
I think this was his third or fourth time at the Olympia.
Okay.
So he just wiped out. He's going back to the Olympia, and.
Yeah, let's keep talking.
Okay, yeah, he's going back to Olympia, and congratulations to him. He looked really good. Yeah. Phenomenal.
Yeah. Okay. So that was men's Physique. We got someone just wiped out of it. Let's go to classic Physique. We just talked to Logan for an interview. Check that out later. So top five was Amit Roy from New Jersey. Seen him before. New guy, Kirill Kudayev from Ukraine, who's Dennis Wolf's guy.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be good when he fills out.
He's got a phenomenal future, man. By himself, he looks phenomenal. Next to the other guys, he's not as big, but he's so conditioned. He's conditioned. He poses kind of like Dennis Wolf. He poses very dramatic, great, powerful music, presents himself really well. So once he starts filling out, he's going to be taking winner's circle pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that guy. Again, when he fills out, look out, everybody. That was fourth place. Third place, this is a guy I thought was really going to push Logan for the win. Tony Tavares from Arlington, Texas. You know Arlington, Texas from Metroflex Gym, but wow, this guy looked good. This guy, maybe you could make the argument he was too big for Classic, maybe, I guess, but man, I thought he had everything. Just really wide structure, full muscle bellies. I was super impressed with Tony Tavares.
I thought Tony was going to win the show.
Yeah.
I thought Tony was going to win the show. He's so confident on stage, and I think when he was posing next to Logan, he didn't kind of let Logan's luster get to him. You know what I mean? He took it right to him.
Right.
But Tony was in shape, man. His legs, glutes were in, Christmas tree lower back, funky little shape to him, not maybe a classical look. And he's a bodybuilder in classic. That's what he is, you know what I mean? A lot of these guys are. They're not, some guys are truly classic, some guys are just meatheads in this class. But Tony was phenomenal, man. I had him first or second easily.
You know what? I think he would have done well in 212 today.
Oh, he might have. He would have really. It's funny. You want to see some of these guys maybe take a shot at those classes. Yeah. Just try it and see. You know what I mean? I mean, if you don't place well, you don't place well. You know what I mean? But at least you gave it a shot. You may pick up some prize money.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so runner-up was Jason Brown from Spring, Texas. Wait, Texas is killing it today. I wasn't really familiar with them, but beautiful shape, structure, everything they're looking for in classic, basically. Yeah,
great quads, hands were in. Upper body wasn't that great. Again, I thought he was a solid third. Yeah. But maybe they went for a more shapely look over Tony. So congratulations to him, though.
Yeah. And of course, the winner was Logan Franklin from Springfield, Texas. We just interviewed him. Check that out, guys. I had a feeling, leading into this show, he was just looking really, really good. Like I said, if Chris Bumstead is the gold standard right now, that's what they're looking for, that type of look, because he's the Olympia champ. Logan fits into that mold. It's a similar type of physique. They do remind me they could be cousins or something. Yeah. He's got movie star looks, which never hurts. Come on, let's be real. And he could probably get a little more back thick. Right. You could pick all these guys apart if you really try. But beautiful physique on him. He was in condition and super confident. Yeah. Versus a year ago, we remember him in Tampa.
Yeah.
He wasn't so. No. He was nervous on stage, and you could tell. But today, he walked up there like he was the champion.
Yeah. His physique, he was in shape. And when you're in shape, your confidence soars. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's working with AJ Sims, so AJ has a tendency to have his guys get in really good shape. Logan was his glutes were in, hamstrings. Back could be a little bit bigger, obviously. Yeah. But he's got a classical look. You know what I mean? He's got that kind of, the Bob Harris type, Weeder magazine back in the day. What they would be looking for back in the day. He has that it factor. Kids seem to have his head on straight. Now, the Olympia is going to be a little bit harder. Sure. You got some really, shape freaks at the Olympia. Bumstead's coming back. But, Breon's gone. Breon's back, but I'm sorry. Keon's gone. Peterson's gone. So there's a couple slots open. So, but again, that's 12, 13 weeks away. not much time to make a lot of improvements. Just don't want to mess it up. So he'll do well.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how he does. I'm actually very much looking forward to seeing him on the Olympia stage. So we talked about women's physique. Well, we didn't talk about women's physique yet, right? Oh boy. Okay, so that came down to. We'll do the top 5, of course. Top 5 was Sherry Priyami out of Melbourne, Florida. Looked great. 4th place, Diana Snate from New York, New York. More of a slender, athletic physique, but again, beautiful physique on her. Trish Wood out of Roseville, California. Digging the cool, short, blonde hair on her.
Conditioned, too.
Conditioned. Obviously, you won't make top 5 unless you're in shape at these shows. So let's go into the top 2 because it was pretty competitive. So as expected, in my preview with Giles, I said Jeannie Feldman's probably going to. Looking at this list, I had her as a winner because the other girl wasn't on the list because she hadn't turned. I don't think she had turned pro when we did the preview, because that happened a week ago. But Jeannie Feldman, when we did our judging wrap up a few hours ago, I thought she was going to win just based on the structure and everything. But first of all, any critiques on Jeannie before we move on?
Jeannie's a big girl. It had to be very close between the two. Jeannie looked good in Tampa. She looked good here. There's nothing really missing, though. You know what I mean? She has everything she needs. She was just beaten by a better condition, maybe a better conditioned athlete. I don't know if she was better conditioned, but they were very close. But it's apples and oranges. You know what I mean? Rachel was smaller, a lot shorter. Jeannie's a bit bigger. So it's kind of like, apples and oranges type thing.
Yeah. And this woman, Rachel Jennifer Daniels, the real Lois Lane on Instagram, she just turned pro a week ago. Yeah, Hector's showing us a cool. Yeah, she's no joke. Beautiful physique, symmetrical, conditioned. It's a rare thing for someone to jump into a pro show a week after they turn pro and beat out a field of veterans, and she did it. Very impressed with this new pro, Rachel. I think she's headed for bigger things in women's physique.
When you're that conditioned, you got a shot. Like, conditioning will always beat out someone that's not as conditioned, and she displays her physique so well. Not only her mandatory poses, but her transitions are excellent. Her pose routine was super entertaining. All these girls are really good posers. But Rachel just had that it factor. Her glutes were in. Not huge, you know what I mean? But it works for her. You know what I mean? Even if she added maybe 5-6 more pounds and still had that kind of condition, it would go a long way on her body.
I got to give special recognition to why I felt the best poser was Olivia Bian Ring from China, but currently stuck in the United States. But what a routine she had, guys. I hope we filmed it. I don't know if we did.
If you need a guest poser, call her. You know what I mean?
Olivia, the girl from China? Yeah, I got it. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, so that's going to be on YouTube. Thank you, Hector.
And Jody Lyons, who looked phenomenal.
Jody Lyons from Massachusetts.
Shoulders, phenomenal poser. Excellent.
Yeah. I told you to watch out for her posing. Yes. She's got a dance background, and you could tell. Okay, let's move on to 212, which was the highlight for us meatheads for this portion of the judging. 6th place, Emmanuel Rodriguez. 5th place, Derek Oslin from Tampa, Florida. Conditioning. He just needs conditioning. He's put on all the size that he needs to put on, I think. Brought up body parts. Incredible structure. One of the best V-tapers in the 212 division. I just want to see Derek nail the condition.
Derek's so big, man. His upper body is so full. But it's funny because his quads stay striated, but from the back it's a little bit softer. Yeah. And listen, he's been dieting a long time. It's hard. He peaked in Tampa. Like, he looked phenomenal in Tampa. Even in Tampa, he was just this much off. Yeah. And I thought he could hold it this much longer. You know what I mean? That's a long time for your body. You know what I mean? And to try to make weight, he was holding water tonight. But everything's there. When he comes in crisp, it's done. Yeah. It's game over. He's just going to beat a lot of people because his shape was so good, and he's gotten so much bigger over the past year. It's just that condition factor, man. But he'll get it down, I think.
Like I said, if someone's got a body part that's lacking, we don't know for sure they're ever going to bring it up. But condition can always be fixed, always. So this is definitely not the last you'll hear about this character. He's good. Adam Young out of Colorado, another guy. He was conditioned much better so today than he was a month ago today here. Packs a lot of muscle on his frame, very nice shape. How do you rate Adam?
Adam's got a lot of muscle. I think tonight a lot of these guys passed Derek. I know this morning Adam's maybe like that 4th, 5th kind of position, or 5th, 6th. But he may have passed Derek tonight. But the color wasn't where it should have been. If his color was better, he's got all this. He's a big kid. You know, he's got a lot of dense muscle. It's just got a little polish. That's all he was, a little bit more polish, and he's on his way. Yeah, definitely someone to watch. So that was 4th place. 3rd place was Errol Moore, who I think he was a last-minute entry because he wasn't on the original list.
Yeah, it's from Los Angeles, I believe.
I think, yeah.
And again, he was an open competitor.
Yeah.
Struggled to get the weight off to get to 212, and it paid off because he was no joke. He was up there in the first call out, and he was battling with these guys very well.
Dude, I was very impressed with this guy. He was big. He was a big dude, and he was conditioned. And this morning he wasn't that good of a look. They didn't take that good of a look at tonight, though. He looked real good tonight. I don't know if the lighting was different or what have you, but he looked phenomenal tonight, man. And huge quad, small waist, posed really well, glutes were in, hard. I mean, it was a good placing for him. Very good placing.
212 division is doing okay. We got new talent coming in all the time, sometimes from other divisions. Second place, Jason Lowe, who just made the jump from, men's physique, right?
Yeah.
He was a men's physique guy up until his debut as a 212 right here in Tampa a month ago. He was flat there. Things weren't really popping. Condition wasn't awesome. I know he looked a lot better the next day, but geez, he brought it today. He fixed everything. Tan was amazing. Condition was right. Confident poser, and just a very, very pretty physique on Jason.
Complete 180 from Tampa, like night and day different. Color was better, posing was better. His condition was really good, man. I was shocked. I saw a couple pictures of him a couple days ago, and I was shocked he looked like that. His side chest, how he does it, is old school, big with the vacuum, full chest. But his condition was what really stood out to me. To go from a men's physique guy to this is, in this short amount of time, he's on the right path. And he's not really missing too much, man. So I think maybe if he does Chicago, keeps going on, he may get that win too. You know what I mean? But this is one of the surprises of the show for me. I was very impressed with him.
I mean, he would have won today if one man hadn't shown up, which was Beau Lewis. Beau, of course, 4 weeks ago today was second place to George Peterson III. George making his 212 debut. He switched over. But this was Beau's show all day long. There was no doubt in anyone's mind. Size, shape, round, full muscle bellies, tight waist, good conditioning. He just couldn't be denied. Beau is someone to watch, and he just got his ticket for the Olympia. Very excited to see how he's going to compare to these guys.
He's got such a complete physique. He's not missing anything. He's got a good back, small waist, pulls a good vacuum. Quads are phenomenal. Poses very well too. So he's one to watch because again, with a 212, we have a few guys that we know are going to be at the top, but the rest is up for grabs. And Beau's one of those guys. If he can kind of maybe take a rest for a couple of weeks or a couple of days, that's along another 12, 13 weeks. So hopefully he can maintain this momentum and go in there and get his best shot. Yeah.
Rest up, Beau. We need you at your best for the Olympia, please. Well, that's going to do it because they're starting finals, the next round of finals in not much more than 20 minutes.
No.
Yeah, this is a one-day show. They're packing a lot of stuff into one day, which I guess is better than dragging it out over 2 days and nights as we've normally encounter. So, guys, please stay here on musculardevelopment.com. Check out the Muscular Development YouTube channel. We've got interviews, all kinds of good stuff. Pictures coming up, stage pictures from Hector Mendoza. Hector, I'm trying to get your attention. The man behind the camera, the man with the plan. So stay right here, Muscular Development, for New York Pro coverage brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Thanks for watching.